On my sweet 16, my three brothers came home with a girl named Sylvie. They said I have to treat her like my family. I didn't think much would change, but years later, everything did. Jace, my youngest brother, shoved me down the stairs for her. Asher, the oldest, who once promised he'd protect me forever, told me to get out. So I left, quietly. They thought I was just acting out, so they took Sylvie to France. Didn't even bothering to check in. What they didn't know was that I'd signed my name on a contract, one that aligned me with our family's biggest rival by becoming their youngest chemist, written in black and white. I could never go home again. The night they found out I was really gone for good, they broke every last one of them. One, Kaya's POV. I could feel my brother's hatred toward me, so I've decided to disappear, go somewhere they'll never find me again. Have you made up your mind, Miss Renner? Once you sign the contract, you understand that your life, it all belongs to the Orman Group. Resigning later won't be an option. I'm aware, I said, calm and steady. There was a pause on the other end, then a thin smile in the man's voice. Then welcome aboard, Miss Renner. The Orman Group awaits. As soon as the line went dead, I booked a one-way ferry to Mexico. Departure exactly 1 week from now. 1 week. That would be enough to clean house, to tie off loose ends, and to cut the cord between me and my brothers for good. I hesitated for maybe a second, then dialed Asher's number. No answer. Not that I expected one. Next up, Noah, always the most distant of the three, but at least he was polite enough to pretend he didn't hate me. He picked up after 5 rings. What is it? Tomorrow's Christmas Eve, I said. I figured maybe today, if you're not busy, we could get together. I already knew they were busy. They'd be taking Sylvie to some expensive resort, same as they'd done every year since she showed up on my 16th birthday and turned our family upside down. Noah didn't speak for a long moment. I've got everything ready. All you have to do is show up. I even made Sylvie's favorite cream cake. The sneer in his voice was instant. You've got some nerve bringing her up. After everything you put her through? She's still in the hospital. Sprained ankle, fever, right? The pool Sylvie had fallen in, and because I'd been the one standing closest, all three of them assumed I'd pushed her. Even after both Sylvie and I told them I hadn't, I ignored his accusation. Then I'll bring the cake to the hospital. No trouble. I'd never extended an olive branch like this before. Normally, I'd hang up the second someone mentioned what I'd put her through. But this time was different. I was leaving, and before I disappeared for good, I needed one proper goodbye, even if it was just for me. A faint voice came through the receiver. Sylvie, is that Kaya? I heard something about cake. She made you one, Noah said stiffly. Said it's the kind you like. Ow, that sounds nice. Kaya always makes the best cake, Sylvie said, sounding like a kid at Christmas. I can stop by if you want the cake, I said softly. Noah didn't say yes, but he didn't say no either. I took the silence as a green light and hung up. I hailed a cab, went straight to my apartment, and retrieved the cream cake I'd made this morning. I boxed it up neatly, tied it with a bold red ribbon. By the time I reached the hospital, it was just past 6. Sylvie's suite looked more like a luxury hotel than a medical room, complete with kitchen and dining nook, but only 4 chairs. I already knew which one wouldn't be for me. Sylvie lit up when she saw the cake. She even insisted on sticking a candle in the center and making a wish before blowing it out. Then she cut a slice, took one bite, and her entire face lit up like a sunrise. So sweet, so perfect. Sylvie beamed. I smiled but didn't say a word, just cut myself a sliver of cake, grabbed a fork, and drifted to the sofa. I'll eat over here. Jace threw me a look sharp enough to draw blood. Someone knows her place. Asher blinked, surprised for half a second, then went right back to fussing over Sylvie. I heard France is extra beautiful during Christmas, Sylvie chirped, slicing another bite of cake. What if we all went once I'm out of the hospital? Asher chuckled, brushing a hand through her hair. Anywhere you want. Sylvie turned to me with wide, hopeful eyes. Kaya, are you coming with us? My grip on the plate tight, trace of me gone. Even the little pencil marks carved into